धन्यवाद अध्यक्ष महोदय। मैं आपके माध्यम से सरकार को एक अनुरोध करना चाहता हूं, ये बात बताना चाहता हूं कि मेरा चुनाव क्षेत्र जिला जालने में और महाराष्ट्र के अंदर और महाराष्ट्र के बाहर भी एक ज्ञान राधा मल्टी कोऑपरेटिव स्टेट सोसाइटी स्थापित की गई है और वो 2006 में, और उसके करीब महाराष्ट्र में और महाराष्ट्र के बाहरी भी 51 शाखाएं हैं, जिसमें 5000 लोगों ने 1500 करोड़ रुपए रखा है डिपॉजिट बोलकर। मैं सरकार से ये बात बताना चाहूँगा, इसका जो मास्टरमाइंड है वो सुरेश कुटे नाम का, उसके ऊपर पुलिस ने 10 केसेस भी दाखिल किए। ये तो बात हो गई, लोगों को लालच बता करके 12-14% डिपॉजिट के ऊपर देने की बात कर करके सारे लोगों से, गरीब लोगों से पैसे जमा कर तो ले लिए, लेकिन उसके बाद वो रफू चक्कर हो गया है और उसकी बहुत सारी प्रॉपर्टी उसने परचेस की है। मैं आपसे, आपके माध्यम से सरकार से अनुरोध करूंगा कि उसके ऊपर जल्द से जल्द कार्रवाई करके जो गरीब लोग हैं उन लोगों को, जो डिपॉजिटर है, उनको सरकार की तरफ से कुछ राहत देने के लिए कदम उठाए जाए। धन्यवाद।
धन्यवाद मैडम। सभापति जी बहुत बहुत धन्यवाद। मेरा सब्जेक्ट आज मनरेगा है। मैं ग्रामीण विकास मंत्री जी ਨੂੰ ਬੇਨਤੀ ਕਰੂੰਗਾ ਕਿ ਥੋੜਾ ਧਿਆਨ ਦੇਣ ਮੇਰੇ ਵੱਲ। ਮੈਡਮ, ਮੈਂ ਬਹੁਤ ਕਿਸਮਤ ਵਾਲਾ ਕਿ ਇਹਦੀ ਜਦੋਂ ਨਰੇਗਾ ਦੀ ਟਾਸਕ ਫੋਰਸ ਬਣੀ ਸੀ, ਮੈਂ ਉਹਦਾ ਮੈਂਬਰ ਸੀ। ਇਹਦੇ ਜਿਹੜੇ ਜਨਮਦਾਤਾ ਬਿਊਰੋਕਰੇਟਸ ਆ ਉਹਨਾਂ ਵਿੱਚ ਮੈਂ ਸੀ ਤੇ ਮੈਂ ਉਹਦਾ ਸਾਰਾ ਇਤਿਹਾਸ ਜਾਣਦਾ। ਨਰੇਗਾ ਦਾ क्यों बनाया गया सी, गरीब लोगों लिए एक सेफ्टी नेट बनाया सी, जे कुछ ना मिले तो ये दिता। लेकिन पिछले 20 सालों की जो कुछ प्रोग्रेस हो रही है ਉਹਦੇ 'ਚ ਇਹ ਆ कि ਇੰਨੀਆਂ ਟੈਕਨੀਕੈਲਿਟੀਜ਼ ਉਹਨਾਂ ਦੀ ਹਾਜ਼ਰੀ ਲਗਾਉਣ 'ਚ ਪਾਤੀਆਂ ਨੇ। ਸਿੰਪਲ ਅਟੈਂਡੈਂਸ ਵਿੱਚ ਉਹਨਾਂ ਦੀ ਪੇਮੈਂਟ 'ਚ ਇੰਨੀਆਂ ਟੈਕਨੀਕੈਲਿਟੀਜ਼ ਪਾ ਰਹੀਆਂ ਕਿ ਅੱਜ ਗਰੀਬਾਂ ਨੂੰ ਹਾਜ਼ਰੀ ਲਗਾਉਣਾ और अपनी पेमेंट करना मुश्किल हो गया। मंत्री जी बेनती करूंगा कि उन्होंने देखो। दूसरा, 100 दिन असी उदों बनाए सी, 20 साल बाद घट्टो 150 दिन तक कर दो, ओदी मजदूरी 400 या 500 रुपया घट्टो घट करो। ये पंजाब के मनरेगा मजदूरों की मांग है। तीसरी, पंजाब च की होया, इन्नी ज्यादा राजनीति हो गई मनरेगा च। ਜਿਹੜੇ एक पर्टिकुलर पार्टी के लोग ने उन्होंने मजदूरी मिलूगी, उन्होंने मेट बनूगा, बाकी किसी का नहीं बनूगा। मैं मंत्री जी को कहूँगा कि पंजाब की मनरेगा डिटेल्स में देखन और मनरेगा ਜਿਹੜੇ लोग मंग रहे उन्होंने मजदूरी देन, जी उन्होंने ज्यादती हो रही है उन्होंने ठीक कर। बहुत बहुत धन्यवाद।
Thank you, Madam Chairperson, to give me this opportunity. Madam Chairperson, I stand before you with the deepest grief regarding on the severe catastrophe fell upon my state Kerala due to landslide at Wayanad and at Vellingad region of Kozhikode. Madam Chairperson, the devastating landslides in Wayanad killed hundreds and left thousands of homeless. Sir, till this time, search and rescue operations are going on. Sir, it is estimated that the 48% of Kerala's total land area, 38,865 square kilometers, is occupied by the Western Ghats, where this major tragedy has now occupied. Sir, what is hurting me, unfortunately, even more is the blame game that has happened after this incident. The center claims they have issued a warning. State says they have not been provided with the sufficient warnings. Sir, what is the fate in between these center and state tussles? 1,000 lives are severely affected. Madam Speaker, what happened to Geological Survey of India? It is the nodal agency for the landslide prediction. Unfortunately, the agency has said that it could not issue an accurate early warning for Wayanad because of inadequate and inaccurate rainfall readings from the Indian Meteorological Department. The state needs more rain gauges in landslide susceptible areas, better coordination between various agencies and more reliable data to mitigate such disasters in the future. Madam Speaker, to mitigate such disasters in the future, we need more reliable rainfall data. The current system is inadequate. In such critical locations, a rain gauge every 5 square kilometer is required for better and accurate predictions. I request the Government of India, through you, sir, to urgently initiate the following matters. Number one, provide assistance for the rehabilitation of the affected victims. To the families of those affected now have to begin from zero. They have lost their beloved and all their life savings. Hence, the government must provide for at least 1 crore per family. 3, provide adequate financial support for those survivors for building their life. 4, establishment of more rain gauges for accurate rainfall predictions along with the latest technologies such as all-weather radars and others. 5, special central package for rebuilding Wayanad, such as those announced in the budget for certain states. Madam, please.
Please continue.
Madam, please. 6, special consideration for Kerala to adopt and mitigate disaster response in future. 7, special battalions of NDRF, Indian Army for speedy rescue and relief operations. 8, Madam, my request is please declare Wayanad as a national disaster spot. Thank you, Madam.
Madam, I rise today to draw attention of the August House to a significant issue affecting the nursing community in our country. I have raised issues of the nurses in private hospitals in this House several times. The Indian Professional Nurses Association has consistently appealed to the Ministry of Health and Family Welfare, asking for the adoption of standardized nomenclature for nursing personnel in both government and private sector hospitals. Unfortunately, despite the directive issued by the Union Ministry on 9 September 2016, the private sector remains unaffected by this policy. Nurses in private hospitals are also the cornerstone of our healthcare system, demonstrating unwavering commitment to serving the nation, particularly during challenging times. However, they encounter discrimination and lack of acknowledgement in comparison to their counterparts in government institutions. This inequity not only unjust but also undermines their invaluable contributions to our health sector. I urge the central government to take necessary steps as to ensure that nurses in private hospitals are accorded the same respect, recognition and standing as those in government hospitals. It is imperative that we uphold the principles of equal justice enshrined in our constitution and provide our nurses with the dignity and recognition they deserve. Thank you.
Sir, regarding these persons with disabilities, especially blinds, whether the government is going to include them into the skill development and that internship program, and what arrangements have been made to provide them the employment and jobs in future.
Honorable Dam, I rise today to bring your urgent attention the dire situation faced by the mic on. Yeah. Faced by the residents of Shibpur in Chachanda, Gram Panchayat, Samsarganj Block, Murshidabad district of Malda Dakshin Lok Sabha constituency. On the 29th of July, 10 concrete houses were lost to the river due to the relentless erosion caused by the Ganges. The situation is equally grave in Lohapur village of Pratapganj Gram Panchayat. On the 30th of July, erosion began in Lohapur and many houses now stand perilously close, within 50 meters of the eroding banks. As a result, 400 families from Samsarganj block have fled their homes with no place to seek refuge. These displaced families are now facing severe challenges, including a lack of shelter, drinking water crisis, inadequate water drainage systems, and they need immediate relief. Given that the Farakka Barrage Authority is controlled by the Government of India, and given that the Farakka Barrage is the primary cause of erosion caused by the Ganges, I again ask the Ministry of Water Resources to take full responsibility for anti-erosion work along a 120-kilometer stretch, 80 kilometers downstream from the Farka Barrage into Murshidabad, and
धन्यवाद माननीय
40
सदस्य जी।
kilometers upstream into Malda from Farka Barrage. This was the situation under the UPA government from 2005 onwards. Immediate measures must be taken by the central government to prevent further erosion and provide immediate relief to the
माननीय
affected
सदस्य श्री धवल
families
लक्ष्मण भाई
of
पटेल जी।
Samviran's block and to prevent an imminent humanitarian disaster. Thank you.
I would like to bring to your notice the woes of the EPS Employees Pension Scheme 95. There are 75 lakh pensioners associated with EPS 95 scheme. They reside in every corner of India. Just a few days back, I visited their ongoing agitation, which was held at Jantar Mantar. Having seen and heard of the distressing plight of the pensioners, I would like to bring this serious situation to your notice, Adhyaksha Mahodaya. The present numbers of this fund are employees of the central and state government sectors and private sector undertakings. The members enrolled are approximately 30 crores. Statistics state that the corpus in the pension fund has increased from rupees 3,93,000 crores in 17-18 to rupees 7,80,000 crores in 22-23. Adhyaksha Mahodaya, will the government be pleased to state whether the government is aware of the inflation and rising costs and minimum pension needed to survive in 2024? Whether the government is aware of the directive principles of the Constitution of India, which places the responsibility on it to help the elderly lead a respectable life. Adhyaksha Mahodaya, the pension is not protected against inflation. Furthermore, it is not increased by a single rupee in the last 10 years. Adhyaksha Mahodaya, the price of a household gas cylinder.
धन्यवाद धन्यवाद माननीय सदस्य।
1 minute, maybe.
Please complete.
Just 2 minutes. Gas cylinder is rupees 1,200. In such circumstances, how do the pensioners drawing an average of 1,451 continue to live? I don't understand. It is shocking to note that the government's indifference to the crumbling lives of the pensioners who are naturally of old age. The Article 41 of the Constitution provides for old age pension schemes and therefore not only covers the elderly pensioners but the sick and the disabled as well. In the year
धन्यवाद धन्यवाद माननीय
2023,
सदस्य।
the pension
माननीय सदस्य